Hello, my name is Shanae Weber, and I will be your instructor for the Integrated Math 1A summer class. I want to make this video to walk you through what this course will look like and my expectations, so it clears up any questions you may have. So when you first log in, you'll see this video right here. I'll upload it when I'm done, but underneath it, you'll see the due dates. Everything is due on Fridays. So all your lessons are due on Fridays right before midnight. So on Saturday morning, if you did not complete your lessons by Friday, you will automatically be assigned a 0 in the gradebook. That being said, if you want to catch back up like Saturday or Sunday, you just need to go in and do your lessons and the gradebook will automatically update your grade. So I do accept late work. So all the due dates are here, and I highlighted the unit tests. Now, because this is summer, I did have to skip a few lessons. I'm sure you won't mind. So like unit 3 down here, we go from 3.01 to 3.02 to 3.05. It's just because it's summer and we have less time, but that's okay. So then down here, you'll see before you begin your course, start here. This is going to give you the due dates again and the course policies. There's a little bit about me, and then videos on how to contact your instructor in Genius using the right browser. So if you have any technical issues, I highly recommend that you go through all of these first and then reach out to tech support. I can't really help too much with technical difficulties, but it will show you how to contact technical support if you're having issues. Okay. And then here's some tips and smart tricks if you want to watch that as well. So I'm going to close this. Now down here is where all of your content is. So here's our syllabus, and we're starting off with unit 1. So if we open this, you won't see this, I see it, but you won't. So our first one is 1.01. And if we look at our due dates, we see, okay, the first week we need to do 1.01 and 1.02. So I'm going to open up 1.01, and you see two things. This is your lesson, and this is the quiz that's graded in the gradebook. So I want you to do the lessons first and then take the quiz. So if you click on the lesson, you're going to click on a bunch of buttons. Click on that link. And you'll go to View Assessment Curriculum. So this one has 3 different parts. Sometimes there's 2 parts and sometimes there's 3. There's the tutorial, and you can think of that as like your teacher teaching you the lesson. You can think of the application as like your practice, and the mastery test. None of these are graded in the gradebook. They're just for you to practice and kind of start getting the hang of it. So none of these are graded. So the tutorial you want to do first, and that will walk you through how to do this concept. So we're adding monomials. And there's videos in here, they're interactive. You can start doing things piece by piece. And you'll go all the way, there's 28 slides. Okay. Some of them look like this, and you need to hit the orange button. And it talks to you all the way until the end. Once you're done with the tutorial, you can go to the application, and the application is where you can get some practice. Same thing with the mastery test. But you want to practice before you take that graded quiz, because you want to do the best that you can. So you'll type your answers in right here. Okay. Here's your exponent button. Sorry, I live by an airport, so there's always airplanes. Here's your fraction and anything you need down here, okay? So 3u squared plus 21u squared is 24u, and then I want an exponent. And it'll tell you if you're right or wrong, and if you're wrong, it'll tell you why. So once you're done with that, you can go to your mastery test. Very similar to the application. Some of them don't have applications. Some of them just have tutorials and mastery tests. So this is a really good place for you to practice. You know, in math, we need to practice. Once you're done with these 3 things, you'll go back to your folder. and you'll take the quiz. And the quiz is always 10 questions. So click on the quiz. This is the graded quiz. This is what goes in the grade book. So start. And they're all multiple choice. Okay, well, multiple choice or matching, there's a couple different options there, but there's 10. So make sure you answer all the questions, submit all your answers, and it will grade it automatically. And that will go in the grade book. What I want to do is just to start making some videos to help you. So you might see some 5-minute videos in this if I think you, or if I think the lesson might be a little bit more difficult. Okay. So that's 1.01. You need to do the same thing for 1.02, and that's what's due in this first week. So really the only things that are graded for each lesson are those quizzes at the end. The rest is for you to learn and practice. And then once we're all done, well, with our lessons, I cut out some here. You'll take your unit test. And your unit test is very similar to the quizzes. And all the unit tests are about 20 questions. Some are a little more than 20, some are a little less. But same type of thing. So this one's 16 questions. So the quizzes and the unit tests are the two things I grade in this class. You will not have a final because it's summer. And the way I grade the unit tests and the quizzes is they're 50%. So 50% of your grade comes from all of your quizzes. 50% of your grade comes from the 3 post-tests that you will take. Okay, and all of your grades are in here as well. So really the big thing to keep in mind is please make sure you are not falling behind and you are completing these lessons and quizzes when they're due, because you don't want it to be the last week and you have to do like 7 of these. That would really suck. So please try to stay on top of that. Another thing, if you need to contact me, if you go into this begin your course, it talks about how to contact me in Genius. And that's where I want us to communicate. So they're just messages that we send back and forth. I'm available most every single day and most weekends. So I would really appreciate if you emailed me during the morning or the afternoon on weekdays. Okay, so give me 24 hours to respond. I'm usually much faster than that. But if it's an emergency, I will also put my email address in this due dates and course policies, okay? See the due dates again and a little bit about me. So that's it. So if you have any questions, send me an email in Genius, but we are hitting the ground running. You do have assignments due this week because we don't have a lot of time. And I want to make sure you get as much math as you can possibly get in these 8 weeks and you can do this math well. Okay, well, I can't wait to have you in class. Good luck. And like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. Bye.